Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here with the MacArthur Student Bible. Not the MacArthur Study Bible, the MacArthur Student Bible. It is in the New King James Version. And basically what happened back in the 90s, John MacArthur from there at Masters College and Grace to You radio program. He's still considered, maybe by some people, America's voice of Christianity. He's on CNN, Larry King, this is 2017, that type thing. Very popular on YouTube. He came out with a student Bible after he came out with that study Bible. Now, I do want to say it's in New King James and it's by Word Bibles, which was a division of Thomas Nelson back in the day. And very well done. I love the dark blue. I love the lighthouse. There's a great lesson on the lighthouse and the moving of the lighthouse that has to do with Christianity. And it's not as big as the MacArthur Study Bible. And it's basically just more for youth and students. It's not as technical, it's more practical. So he goes into like an introduction of the Bible at the very front, the glory of Christ and His kingdom, how we got the Bible. I'll just show you this, about the preservation of Scripture. And then we'll take you into the Bible itself. We'll take you into the introductions before each book of the Bible. Show you that. So you can see that's just kind of neat. How to study the Bible, a little section, preface to the New King James, introduction to the Pentateuch, of course I'm a King James person, introduction to the prophets, organized by date and direction of ministry. And here's like the introductions before a book. This is Genesis. Now, John MacArthur, he would be a six-day creationist, and he would be very strong on exegetical preaching. As a matter of fact, he's very anti-Pentecostal, anti-charismatic, but I do have friends of mine that go out to his preaching conference because they're so sold on the way he exegetes Scripture. And sometimes I think he over-Greeks things and maybe even overthinks things. Now, he's kind of got every pastor's dream job. He's paid 40 hours a week to do nothing but preach and to write books, and that's just what he does. And you can see the little boxes. I'd say it's 9.5, maybe 10-point print. It's a very readable print. It's a good size. I'm going to say that it is somewhere around the size of Bible of my, it's actually a little bigger than my Cambridge Bible that I use, the Cambridge large print. It's definitely thicker, but it's actually a little taller as well. Just slightly wider, like 1/8 of an inch or something like that. So let's go to the New Testament and then we'll go to the back. So it's got a lot of stuff in the front, a lot of stuff as you go through. And so we'll go, I'll just show you this. This is like temples of the Bible. Handy information. I've always enjoyed a lot of MacArthur's information. Now, he's come out with some heretical things over the years. Most of them he's repented of, besides of the things of soteriology I would disagree with. He's a Calvinist, a lot of different things that I wouldn't necessarily agree with wholeheartedly. So when you get to the New Testament overview of Christ's ministry, really coolly done. Harmony of the Gospels. It looks like a basic harmony of the Gospels. The ministries of Jesus Christ, the Roman Empire, New Testament era. The ministries of the apostles. And it is not red letter edition. Family tree of Herod. That's good. I'll just show you a couple things here from the New Testament, and then we'll go to the back. You can see, good readable print. Again, not red letter. That's good for some, not good for others. I tend not to read red letter Bibles. I've got friends of mine that won't get a Bible unless it's got red letter. On eBay, you can't sell a Bible basically unless it's red letter, rare exceptions. So let's get to the end. He's going to have traditional views of eschatology as well. And it's basically just going to have a topical index in the back, index of famous events and teachings. That's good for a student Bible. Bible sampler, the character of genuine saving faith. He's real big on lordship salvation, which I would agree with that with him, but he would be excoriated by most people of his ilk for saying that. Now, the topical index is very small. And then it's just got the basic Thomas Nelson maps in the back, which I'm not a huge fan of the basic Thomas Nelson maps. They're good, they're informative, but they're just not real detailed. And of course, let's look at Exodus. They do everything possible to keep the nation of Israel from going through any water in the Exodus, which befuddles me. You get the most liberal Bible out there, the Oxford Annotated, and they take the nation of Israel through water. All the conservative ones say, well, we're so cool, we know they didn't go through water. So the MacArthur Student Bible, it's got the raised lettering, gold lettering in the front. This is what the side looks like. And show you what the back looks like as well. I mean, it's just good. This one's held up well. A lot of information. I get Bibles of other translations. Not that I personally don't refer to other translations. I have many friends of mine that are big King James people, but they still refer to other translations. I don't even do that. But I just get them for the study helps. And so it's got a lot of neat study helps in it. So the MacArthur Student Bible, God bless. Talk with you later in Jesus.